Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for coming back in for another Glorious Mail Day. This is Glorious Mail Day number 8. I had Glorious Mail Day number 7 uploaded. I don't know what happened to it. It tried to download 2 versions of it, and I deleted one, and it wound up deleting them both. So instead of naming this one Mail Day number 7, this is Mail Day number 8. So, like I said, I just want to thank you guys for coming in and checking me out. I decided to go offline with this video. The last couple of videos I went live, and trust me, when I went live, I had a good time. You know, I get the same folks that come in and show me support and, you know, just come and kick it with your boy. But like I said, today I decided to go, you know, the tradition style and do this offline. But I do thank everyone that has come in. I appreciate everybody that's a subscriber. I gotta be honest with you, a lot of people hit that subscribe button because they know you're doing giveaways. But to be honest, I must be real with you. I might only do a few giveaways. I want all my subscribers to be here because they like me, because they like the content I'm putting out, and they like, you know, love for the hobby. But I will do a couple giveaways, especially, you know, being pretty much a new YouTuber. Having a fresh channel, I will definitely do a few giveaways, but I love the hobby and a hobby on the budget. So, you know, hobbying on the budget it kind of put a little tight leash on you on what you can do. Especially, you know, everyone that does hobby on the budget, you know, so much stuff that you want to do that you just can't do right away. So, with that being said, you know, please be here because you want to be here. Like I said, I do appreciate you guys. It makes me feel good that I have people that want to be here and kick it with me and all that good stuff. But I'm going to introduce you guys to 2 people. As you notice, every time I do a video, I had mentioned before that I got to set up my studio because I don't have a man cave. So I actually took the time today and set up my studio with my spare table that I got this pushed in my kitchen. I have the kitchen table behind me. So you're actually in Studio B. And I'd like to introduce you to my man Chris Long. So that's the first time I had put his card out. It is number 225. And I got my man Corey Clement over here, man. It's number 22. All my cards that are number 25 and down has to go in the mag, man. It's just something about those mags with those low numbers that just make the card look oh so good. Mwah! So, you know, you just gotta, you know, make your stuff look good, protect your low number stuff. I mean, I protect all my cards. And to be honest, I had went through and started resorting my stuff because I got those boxes coming in. I can't wait to get those boxes in so it can free up some room in the card boxes that I have right now. Actually, you know, thanks to my man Deafness, I Am Deafness. That is his Twitter name, I Am Deafness. And I'm not sure if that's his, my channel, YouTube name. It might be. I can't check it right now because, of course, I'm recording. But, you know, thanks to Jeff, man. He shone some light on, you know, protecting your cards. And we all spend money on top loaders and mags, and we hate for those things to get all scratched up, man. So he was saying, you know, regardless, you know, even if it's a small top loader, you know, your regular premium size card top loader, you should put a team bag on it, man. And I started looking at it, and I started thinking, and I had given props for that, man, because I never actually thought to do that. Of course, I got, you know, I put some bags on my mags, but I never thought to do it with my top loaders. Actually, I lied. I have already been doing it with the top loaders, but I've only been doing it with the cards that are, like, these are sticker autos. If this was a regular card that wasn't low number, we'll say the same card, numbered 49, on card. All my on card autos have a top loader, and they must go in the bag. But now at this point, talking to I Am Deafness, Jeff, I have decided to follow in trend and put all my stuff in bags, man. I was going through my box last night, and I was actually putting all my regular size top loaders in bags. And I noticed that a lot of them were scratched up. Some of them had dust on them. And you know, when I put those new, when I exchanged those top loaders out and put fresh ones on there, man, that card and everything looked beautiful again. There were no scratches, no dust. The penny sleeve was nice and fresh. And it makes a difference, man. So that means when I go on my box and pull out those cards, man, even if I have like a little piece of material or little moisture on my hand, man, that top loader is going to be good. It's nothing to change out a bag here and there. But, you know, shout out to him because, you know, it makes sense. I never really thought to do it. I'm doing it now. My cards look good. The bad part is doing that and being that said, I actually ran out of team bags, man. And like I told you guys, I get all my supplies from Blowout Cards because they always guarantee me to get it next day if I order during a weekday. Unfortunately, it looks like their website they're out of supplies, man. They were out of certain size mags. They're out of team bags. I'm like, come on, guys. So I had to go over to Dave & Adams, and I had to order my team bags through there. Not bad. I ordered three packs of 100. It cost me $8.95, but the bad part is I also had to pay $8 and some change shipping. And that's when I said it sucks not having an LCS nearby because you gotta eat those shipping fees, man. But I gotta have the supplies, man. I started putting this stuff in the bag, and I have a whole lot more cards that I need to get in those bags. And trust me, it does make a difference. So, Jeff, you're the real MVP for that, man. And I thank you, not to copy your style, but it made sense. You opened my eyes to making my collection look better. It even looks good sitting in the box, man. So, you know, thanks. So I pretty much covered everything that I wanted to talk about. I have, of course, I tell you guys all the time, when I record, I got little cue cards. I'll flash it across real fast if I want nobody to really see what I'm talking about. But, you know, I got my little cue cards there to keep me on track. So I have something to talk about and don't get on here and trying to piece it together. You know, sometimes when you get a little older, your memory don't work as good. I'm still a young man, but I'm getting older. So I just want to make sure I don't forget any of the important stuff, man. So being with that said, I'm at 7 minutes and 44 seconds. We're going to go ahead and bust in some of these mail days. I might open some of the packages away from the camera because I got some big stickers with my address on there. And I'm pretty sure nobody needs my address because, like I said, I get rack, but I don't get a whole lot of rack. And I appreciate the rack that I get, but it's not necessary. I got some good guys out there that sent me some good things, and I always make sure I show them love. And I appreciate the little circle and the little team that, you know, I'm in. I can pretty much fit in everywhere, but it's not always good being everywhere because everybody's intentions and everybody's motives aren't the same as yours. My motive in this hobby is just to have a good time and share my thoughts and feelings and my content with people that's on the same train with me, same bus, same bandwagon. Say, man, it's a hobby. We just got to keep it fun. We know it got ups and it got downs. I'm more on the upside. I'm cool with, you know, chilling, you know, looking in on these breaks and stuff like that because I break, but I haven't been going nuts. And I got this thing where I just started trying different breakers, man. You know, for those that, you know, that are tuning in that don't know what brakes is, I just give you a quick summary of it real fast. Brakes are pretty much, it's a product that a person buys, which is your breaker. They will buy card products and give you options on how they want to sell it. They can sell it by division, which means if you buy into a division, you will, whatever division you get, let's say we got, this is gold standard here. Say your breaker bought a case of gold standard and they decided to do divisions. There's 8 divisions. You know, there's NFC East, NFC South, NFC West. So we're not going to name them all, but we'll go with those 3. So we'll just say that you decide, let's say for $22 in that case, you can buy the division. So we'll say the division's $40. So once you pay your $40 for that division, let's say you bought the NFC East, which you guys know, looking in the background, I'm all about it, NFC East, baby. But moving on, just say you bought the East. That means any card is pulled from that case, those boxes that they have that you bought into, those cards belong to you. So rather if it's a Eagle card, Redskins, Giants, or the Cowboys, those belong to you. So that's just a quick rundown about breaks, because I've been in this hobby for a while and others been in this hobby for a while. We tend to forget you might have somebody new that's going to come in and check you out that don't have a clue what you're talking about. So for them to get knowledge of what I'm talking about, and for them to, you know, understand what's going on and want to come back and maybe get an interest in any of this, you got to take the time and explain it to your viewers. But with that being said, I'm going to bust open some mail days. Turn the camera for a second. That's pretty much what we got over there. It's not much. I know what this one is on the bottom, and those that seen me getting this break, you know what that is as well. But the rest of them, I'm not sure what it is. So we're gonna bust those open. I mean, that's the purpose of, you know, getting on here and having you guys follow me. You want to see what I got going on. Sorry, I had to get some water in me, man. Little Nestle Wildberry. It's not too bad. Something that my girlfriend drinks. We got a ton of these in the house. So, man, I love cherry Pepsi, man. Love cherry Pepsi, but I've been drinking like so much cherry Pepsi that I need to scale back. So this is the only thing pretty much we got in the house that's better for you with flavor. I mean, we got sodas and juice and stuff like that, but I need to get some water in my system. So it's not bad, you know. Maybe Nestle should give me send me a free case for advertising, you know, doing a little promotion for them real fast, you know. But okay, let's go ahead and bust these open and see what we got here. How I open my mail, I normally open it by size. I don't know why I do that. It's just like I save the biggest for last, because you know sometimes your biggest can actually be your smallest, but it just looks good when you got it sitting on the table. As you see, I got it, you know, big, medium size, and small and small. So really this is smaller than this package wise, but it's thicker. So we're gonna start with the thinner one first. I meant to say I hope you guys are having a good weekend. I mean, how rude of me. You know, I hope you guys are having a good weekend. My weekend it's been interesting because it was supposed to snow, so my job required me to go in at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I sat there till about I say about 11, maybe 10, 11 o'clock. We didn't get any snow. We got sent home, so pretty much my morning was screwed. But now I'm here sharing this video with you guys. So let's go ahead and dig in and see what we got, man. I got a lot more stuff coming in. I got some supplies. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. I feel like I'm a little too close, but I got some supplies coming in, like I told you guys, which I can't wait. I'm excited to get those supplies in. I got boxes coming in. I have team bags coming in. I have dividers coming in for you know, for sorting my cards. Those tall, thick dividers that you can write on. Instead of me writing on those like I did in my previous videos, I showed I use top loaders for my dividers. I'm actually going out to buy a label maker so all my stuff can look nice and pretty, you know. So let's see what we got here in this first package, man. Alrighty, in this first package we have, looks like a super ticket relic. I do remember getting this. It looks like it's in bad shape in this thing here. I'm hoping when I open it up, it's not. That's what we got there. This is old. I believe this is from Topps. Mr. Brian Dawkins. It says $20 on here. Trust me, I didn't pay 20. I paid, I think I got this for like 99 cents, to be honest. So let's see if I can get in there and we'll see what she looks like. Oh, see what we got here, man. Oh, it's actually in pretty good shape, man. It's pretty, yeah, it's in great shape. Just the thing is all crusty looking and scratched up. You know, this is the reason why My man Jeff, aka I Am Deafness, said you need to put bags on this stuff, man. If you had a bag on this would have never happened. It would still look brand new. So once again, man, hey man, I'm not trying to be on your jock or nothing, man. But Jeff, man, that was a good call, man. But there it is, man. Super Tick Relic, man. It's not bad. Brian Dawkins. You know I like Brian Dawkins, and his stuff is expensive, but I'm slowly getting that stuff in. Getting different stuff in. Here go my son with this iPad. So, if you hear it. Yes, son. Okay, go back, okay? Daddy be with you in a minute. Okay, sorry about that, guys. You know, family first. But, you know, here goes that ticket, up close and personal. I'll let you read it for a second. Right, it should be long enough. I would have read it out loud, but, you know, no need to. So the corner and everything looks pretty good on this thing, man. For this to be an old card, man, I mean, it's got a little surface stuff there. I don't know if it's just a little dirt on it. Yeah, it's just a little dirt on there. I just took my hand and was able to wipe that off. Sorry I had the camera down, though. So what I got, like I told you guys before, I take a eyeglass lens cleaner cloth and I wipe down all my cards, man, and it makes it look good. Put a little shine on there. You know it's not going to scratch it because it won't scratch lenses and stuff. You just got to, you know, be gentle. So it's not bad, man. I mean, that's the first time we went to the Super Bowl where we got cheated. You know what I'm talking about, Patriots fans. But there that is again. Mr. Brian Dawkins, man. Let's move on. We'll just put it there. Probably won't stay up, but we'll just stick that there. You know, being you guys have already seen my little decoration in the back. Let's go here, man. Let's see what we got. I don't know what this is. Like I said, I forgot what I ordered, man. I got a few more cards coming in. I thought they were going to actually come in today, but I haven't seen them. Which is all good. I'll get them when I get them. Cut this good, and it's not even there, man. Look, this thing has been rolled a couple times. There we go. There we go. Alrighty, man. Got a thank you there. Of course, you know, coming here, it's either going to be an Eagles card or a Chargers. Those that didn't know, I do collect the Chargers. Only PC, right now, I'm only PCing Mike Williams as my side PC. You know, I'm thinking about trying to PC somebody from this year, man. I'm not trying to keep changing my PC, so I think I just want to just maybe add some cards one more time. So if you guys that's watching have any suggestions, man, what 2018 rookie should I try to collect, man? I'm not saying be a super collector, but you know, price wise and position wise, man. I mean, who do you guys think I should try to collect next? I haven't bought anything for Mike Williams in a while because I've been really focusing on my Eagles collection, and it's growing tremendously. I'm actually proud of the cards and how much I got and the quantity and quality of it that I have. But here we go, guys. Got tape all over this top loader, which I hate, and the top loader is all scratched up, which is fine. So we're actually going to take that out of here real fast. See what the card looks like. Card looks pretty good. Edges look good. You know, it's brand new. It just came out, this year's product, so it shouldn't have no damage to it. I mean, the corners look good. There is a little spot on top. It just wiped right off. That's why I said, man, those those glass lens cloths, man, they work wonders, man. But in my last video, I told you got deleted. This is Monte Maddox. He's our corner. Of course, it's rookie. You can see the RC on the top left. I actually have the same card, but it's number 249, and that was in my mail day video number 7 that got deleted. So, and I went on and I explained it on how much I like this guy and, you know, how much I think he makes a difference, but he just needs to maybe stop trying to always go for the interception and just, you know, play on the ball. But I think he's going to be real good. I'm actually going to try to get a lot of his stuff in. He wasn't a first-round pick or a second-round pick, so he doesn't have a lot of cards out there. But what he has, I'm going to try to grab. Because like I said before, if you have for anybody that PC, always believe whoever your rookie is for that year, for your team, you need to get their rookie cards because you just never know whether they'll have a breakout year or not. So instead of saying, I wish I grabbed his cards, I mean, there's a chance to grab his cards, those rookie cards now, while they're cheap. Because, you know, the minute they have a breakout game and the minute they start performing up to their, past their expectations, man, you're going to wish that you had PC'd those players, even if you just get a few. So, here we go, man. This one's a nice, heavy package. This is one of those random breaks I told you guys I had jumped into. So this is one of those eBay breaks. It's a huge package. He normally sends his stuff out. He ships out on Monday. This is something that I jumped into live breaks, which is cool. He's fast paced. A lot of people don't like him because they say that he goes too fast. But I've been in a couple of his breaks, and I heard Deafness. Again, man, Deafness has just been the talk of my video, man. But I know Deafness said that he stopped in there and checked him out because he's collecting basketball. And I guess he was chasing maybe, I don't know who he's chasing. I'm going to say maybe chasing some of those Kaboom cards, man. And, you know, he's been in there, so he knows what's up. So this is stuff I have accumulated. It's a pile of stuff, man. When I say pile, I mean, it's piles, man. Not too many hits, but it's like, this is like the most I've ever got because, like I said, it just piles up. A lot of this stuff I had got in, I've got in random team stuff, man, like random players. Like he does his stuff. He hosts eBay players. You go in there, it's like an eBay auction of players. You go in there, you grab who you want, and the players that don't sell, he random them off. What you pay, you might get 4 players for $6, or 4 players for $9. But obviously, I went in there a couple times and jumped in and got some player stuff. And you see, a lot of these cards are going to be base, so probably going to take me a little while to go through it. But you know, this is why we're here. I know you guys want to see what I got. I know I don't have too much, but we'll get started. So let's see what we got here. All this looks like it's going to be between probably contenders and limited. So, looks like we have a Jordan Howard, man. A Jordan Howard to 10. And that's nice, man. It's red. It's nice. I got a spot for it. That's why I said, man, getting these new boxes, man. I needed it, man, because I'm running out of spot, man. But that's actually a nice card. So, I have a box that'll go in the NFC box. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, looks like we got some more action. I see maybe that's a top loader. You know, when you get something a top loader, you normally know that that's it's a hit of some sort. So let's see what we got in this one, man. So as soon as I get off here, I'll be going and put these cards away. My trash pile is just getting thick over there. I said, sorry, this one's gonna be a little empty, but you know I got a lot of cards, so look, these might all be base. These are some top loaders he just stuck in there to protect it. I'm gonna throw these away. They look like they're in good shape, but I'm just like, you never know where these top loaders been, and I gotta make sure I keep my inventory tight with supplies. So I'll make sure that I'll get those thrown away, and anything need to be top loaded, I'll throw in a top loader. So yeah, it looks like these are all base. They're all, yeah, these are all base, all top loader. I mean, not top loader. They have penny sleeves on there. Why, I don't know, because they're not numbered. Oh, I do have one number one, so I would keep this. So what I've been doing, my number cards, I put those. I got a spot where all my number cards go. And all my base cards that I don't collect, they're not Eagles, they're going to Kid Doherty. If you don't know what Kid Doherty is, it's just it's a way for your kids to get cards, get them in the hobby, something that you guys can share as parents or uncle or just maybe neighborhood kids. You can share the breaking experience of getting cards of their likings, like the teams they like or certain players. And a lot of these cards here are going to wind up going to Kid Doherty. So if you don't know who's by that, you can always go to my Twitter page, and I actually have a link for those guys. Or if you have any questions about it, just hit me in the comments below, and I'll get whatever questions you have answered. Okay, so these are the last two base cards from Limited. Limited's not a bad product. I was actually chasing Brian Dawkins. Brian Dawkins never showed up, so it's all good. For me to get the Limited card, I think it's Ring of Honor. That Brian Dawkins card is going to cost me probably between $40 and $80 the way it's been looking. So I might have to go that route and buy it, but I would rather go ahead and buy the Spectra cards I've been trying to finish a rainbow on. But moving on, this is the auto I got out of there. Marcel Aitman. This is number 2/199. And the top loader and stuff, I always look at it. Looks like it's pretty clean. So what I'll do, I'll just take a team bag, which I'm out of right now. I would team bag this and put it away. So there's that go. And we got some more base cards. Look like I got a number card in here. We got Kirk Cousins, number to 99. Sorry, I'm a little off putting these cards in front of the camera. I got my camera going horizontal instead of vertical, so my camera is actually down. So it looks like I got another numbered Cousins card. So I do have a oh wow, this is actually a different version of it. This is numbered to 49. It looks the exact same. This one's numbered to 99. Trying to figure out what the difference is on these. And I figured it out already. The one on the left, it looks gold, it turns to silver, but the one that I have here in my right hand is actually like gold. It looks rainbowish. So that's actually the difference. So pretty cool, man. Like I said, I got a spot for all number cards. Looks like I have the base version of that. Let me zoom out a little bit, see if that helps. Let's try that. Got some more Julio Jones. Not Julio, Julio Jones. Mixon. Luck. Alex Smith, which unfortunately career is probably done. Alex Smith again. And Alex Smith. I know this video is going to be long. I hope whoever comes in actually takes the time to check it out, because it's actually probably like the most mailed cards I have coming in from one place. So I'm just trying to share share what I got. Whole purpose of this whole channel is to share and let everybody see what kind of cards I'm getting in, which a lot of this stuff is not any PC stuff. If you think about it, it's all just random stuff. So let's see what we got here. All right. Ring of Honor out of 25. Neil Smith. And this guy actually signs on the front and back of this his cards. There's his signature on the back. I looked at the value because I didn't know I hit this. I looked at the value of this card. It's really it's not bad. It's just something like if I was a Chiefs fan, it'd be something that I would just keep for keepsake. I mean, you won't get too much money for this. I mean, on card auto or not, I mean, there's not too much, but I'm still going to put this in a mag because it's numbered to 25. So only way I won't put it in the mag is if it's low numbered and it's beat up, or if it's like pretty much not like a star. I mean, this is a Ring of Honor on card, so Neil Smith, I don't know much about him. I'll have to research him, which if he's not all that well great of a player, then I might not mag it. I might save my mag. But if he's a decent player and his, when I look him up and research him and he checks out, then I'll put him in the mag. But it is a nice card though. I just don't understand the double signature there. But I'll take it. See here, we got some base. Tons of base, tons of base, tons of base. So Kadori is gonna get some base cards for me. I still have some cards that I need to send to him, but financially wise, and the increase in the shipping pricing, I just gotta wait till I get some extra ducats to pack it up. Cause it's gonna cost me. I got some big bonders to send them, and a few boxes of cards that are just piled like this that I got in a team bag. But we got Tannehill, which no longer has a team. Got Bilal, Powell, Landry, Stafford, Suggs. This would be nice if it was numbered. Suggs and Stafford. So as you see, I got a ton of base. All these are base cards. The base cards there versus the number cards, man. See here. So the hits for that, Ryan Tannehill out of 65. Game day patches. I don't think it's game worn. Yeah, it is game used material. Which, you know, if you're trying to sell a card and something's game used, you can get a little bit more money for it. Maybe a couple more bucks, depending on the player. Game used, for those that don't know, game used cards and relic cards and stuff will always outsell just player worn, in my experience. So we'll put that over here in the hit pile. There's a little hit pile. Only 4 hits so far. And we got a Chad Thomas. He's number 2/199. This top loader looks rough, so of course I'm going to change it. Knowing me, all these is going to get new top loaders. I run low, hell with it. We'll order some more. But there we go. So that was another hit. Apparently that night. I think this is maybe a few nights worth. So here we go again. Looks like I got more Dolphin stuff. Like I said, some of this stuff I don't remember because he ships once a week. So if you're getting his breaks a couple nights, then your stuff will sit and it'll all wind up being shipped out at one time. So let's see what we got here. Look like only got base. This one, no hits. Look like all base. Let's see what we got here. Quincy Enunwa. For the longest time, I couldn't say his last name, but it's Enunwa. So we got a few of those. Another Quincy. It'd be nice if these was all numbered, man. I keep my number cards, especially rookies. Any of these base cards that may be rookies, which it don't look like I have any, I would keep these, but they look like they're all vets, so I'm going to send those out. I do keep all base rookies, but the vets are, like I said, I send away. So we got Patrick Peterson, Matthew Stafford, Stafford again, got a Kenny Stills and Kenny Stills. So I wouldn't even waste the time putting a penny sleeve on any of these. I'd have just stuck them in a team bag and kept it moving. But we'll get those taken care of. So lastly, this is my last pack, which I had, looked like I had about 6 packs. I think this one got a hit in there. So those that actually viewing this whole video, man, I appreciate it, man, because I know it's lengthy. I have some that went for hours, but this won't make it. So, okay, we have another top loader, which is gonna just be trash. Another top loader. And actually, it looks like I don't have any hits in this one, man. I thought I did, but it looks like I have 0. These are all base cards. So we have Diggs. And by the way, limited cards don't look bad. It's not one of my favorite products. Like I said, my favorite product is Spectra. I like Select. I like Immaculate. It costs, but I like the Immaculate. Phoenix looks good too. And this year's playoffs look pretty good too. But got Robbie Anderson, Edelman, Howard, Howard again. Jameis Winston. Got Mr. Williams. Williams again. Mr. Eli. We got Clay. And we have 2 Robinsons. All these are base, non-numbered, no rookies, man. So, like I said, they have a spot. The whole spot will be divvied up between my friends at Kid Doherty. How I'm doing it is they got there's 2 families that are doing it. You have Sarah and Jonathan. You know, they're basically the founders of Kid Doherty. Then you have Chris and Melissa. So the 2, they're husband and wife, both of them, you know, husband and wife. So one team takes care of this part of Kid Doherty. The other team takes care of the other part, man. And I'm going to divvy these off and send them. You know, my boy Chris he's an Eagle fan. I mean, I wish he was an Eagle fan. I meant to say Cowboys. I'm sorry, Chris. Don't kill me. But he's a Cowboys fan, so I'm going to send him all the NFC stuff. And, you know, over there in Jonathan's household, their teams they like the Titan fans over there because Sarah likes she likes Derrick Henry, and my man Jonathan is a Christian Hackenberg fan, so that's AFC over there. So I'll send all the AFC stuff to them. But okay, let's get to it. My last box, pretty much the biggest box. I always told you I saved big stuff for last. So I said I know what this is, but you guys won't have my address on top, so I'm actually gonna open it off somewhere else. I did good without knocking down my camera this time. Normally I always knock it down. So we have a jersey. Oh man, I'm out of space. Let me see if I can move some of this stuff. Probably gonna knock over some stuff. Yep. See, I talked about not knocking down anything, and I just knocked down some base cards. I'm slippery because of the penny sleeves, and I got butterfingers. So let me pick this up real fast. It's a nice jersey in here too, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. As you can already see a piece of it, but you might have an idea of what team, but you don't know who it is. Not yet, not till I reveal it. So it's weird because this actually comes in a nice big box, man. I mean, I've got some jerseys from them before, man, and the box should be all small. Not on their end. It's just like the manufacturer put a nice jersey in a small box. But make some space. As you see, my name is Tim Hall, which that's nothing to hide. You see the jerseys in the background. You see there, my authentic tag there. Let you know that it's the real deal with the number. And we'll open it up. It needs to be refolded a little bit. But there we have it. We have a Mr. Calvin Ridley jersey, Atlanta Falcons. I didn't know if I was going to accidentally get some cards in here or not. See if somebody's going to hook a brother up with some cards, but, you know, my box is empty. I just got a jersey, which looks good. He's got a nice signature. I also got some of his cards that are autographed. So there's his signature. There's that sticker of approval, authenticity. And there he goes, Mr. Calvin Ridley. So, guys, I thank you guys for bearing with me on this mail day. We are 39 minutes in. I actually had a lot of different stuff going on, from purchases off eBay to purchases on eBay, from breaks I got in, from personal pickups. You seen my numbered cards. You seen my hits. You seen my guys back here, which kind of got knocked out of the way. See my boy Chris Long and Corey Clement. See my Eagle little ornament there, man. He's watching over me, man. He's watching us. He got his eyes on us, see? He got his eyes on us. He's checking y'all out. But, you know, all jokes aside, man, I thank you guys for coming in. I enjoyed doing this. I had my doubts, I had my doubts about doing videos and stuff. And, you know, a lot of people supported me and told me they really like what I'm doing because for one, I keep it real. I'm not always, I'm not on here faking it. I'm not lying. I'm not trying to be somebody I'm not. I'm just here to, like I said, enjoy the hobby. Like I said, I'm on a budget, so you might not see a whole lot of big, you know, you got some people that do videos, which is fine. I mean, do what you do. But you got some people that can, you know, have like 8 and 9 hobby boxes in front of you and those big name cards and stuff. I mean, I can't do it, man. I mean, every once in a while, I mean, I can get some big name cards, but, you know, I got kids, you know, I got a home, I got a girl, you know. Other priorities, man. This hobby is fun, man, but you got to know your priorities, man. If you don't know your priorities with this hobby, man, it'll get you in trouble. You'll be late paying bills. You'll be having your significant other mad with you because they see it as a waste of money, which, you know, at some aspect, it is a waste of money, especially if you buying in brakes and you're not coming out with anything. Like I said, I had that problem in the beginning. I wanted to be in every break, and I fastly learned that it don't matter how many breaks you get in. It's all about luck. It's all a gamble. You might not. You can put in $200 in a break night and only wind up with $10 worth of cards. That's why I've slowed down tremendously. Like these breaks I've been in that you see, these random players, man, they were cheap, man. I didn't spend a whole lot of money. You know, I got into the jersey break. That wasn't a whole lot of money, but I was fortunate enough to win one. So, like I said, man, you just got to find your comfort zone and just know what your finances are and don't go overboard, man. Because if you go overboard, you could have your significant other mad. You could be behind in your bills. Like I said, I've never got behind in my bills, and I never had my significant other upset with me. But I did notice that I was spending more money out of savings than I normally would, and I was putting stuff on credit. And, you know, honestly, now I got a credit card bill that I'm paying off, which is not out of hand, but it shouldn't be where it is. That was me getting in breaks. I always say, man, get in a couple breaks, set you a budget. If your budget's $20, make sure you're still in your $20 budget. If you're going to surpass your budget, don't go over $30. So if you're on a $20 budget and you got a little wiggle room, spend $50, but don't spend no more. That's my advice. I'm not trying to take any business away from any breakers, but, you know, a real good breaker would tell you, you know, you got to know your limit. You got to know what you're doing because you're not guaranteed to win anything. But if you buy singles, you're guaranteed to get your single. Not saying if you go on eBay and you're bidding, you're not guaranteed to win a bid unless you really want that card and you go extreme to get it. But as far as buy it now stuff and, you know, best offers, and if it's accepted, you're guaranteed to get it. And with me, my PC started growing faster by buying singles and doing trades, man. Because you know, with breaks, you get how can I put it? You get quantity sometimes, but not the quality. You could buy, like me, I buy the Eagles in a break, and we'll just say I'm chasing Carson Wentz. I might not never get Carson Wentz. I might get somebody like Nelson Aguilar. I might get a Nelson Aguilar. I might get a Mac Hollins. I might get Alshon Jeffrey. And I may get one auto and the rest of them be base cards, man. You just never know. Breaks are fun, but they're not fun when you're consistently on the losing end of it. It's a gamble. That's why I said, guys, please, you know, I know people are getting their tax money and stuff. You know, just think before you do any crazy spending, because after, you know, break night's over, you still got to live your regular life. So that's just my advice. Sorry that I went past and I'm supposed to be cutting this short, but I just felt, though, you know, some people got to remember that, man. Because, you know, being in a hobby is cool. Sharing, you know, your mail days and what you got in and showing what you bought. But at the same time, you know, as me being a real dude in this hobby, I just want to remind you guys that this hobby is great, but if you let it, you go too far, and you let this hobby take over you, man, you can lose a lot of stuff, man. It's an addiction, man. Like people, they say drinking and doing drugs is addiction. This hobby here is addiction, man, because once you start rolling, you want to keep getting those cards. You want to keep getting everything that's hot. You want to be you want to get in the hottest breaks. Like I said, man, you just got to put yourself a limit. The good part about breaks is if you can't afford to actually buy a product, it's like you have like you're buying a share into these breaks. You know what I mean? You're buying, like, say if you want the Eagles, you buying the Eagles team, so you bought a share of that product, man. And it's good when you come out on top, but it sucks when you don't. So sometimes you gotta quit, you gotta walk away, and then maybe come back to it when you think your luck's back. But enough about that. I mean, I care enough about this hobby, and I care enough about, people on here. I just don't want them to make the mistake that I've done. Like I said, my bills are paid. I'm not in debt. I got a credit card that shouldn't be at the limit it is, but it's my fault because, I dug into doing a whole lot of breaks. It's not nothing I can't handle. You just pay your payment and stop using your card. You're good. But, a lot of people won't share their personal experiences. I want to share mine so nobody does the same thing I do, man, or the same things I've done. So if I can help you, collect your cards and keep your mind straight and mindful not to go overboard with this, because you have to live after you buy all these cards or you buy all these break spots and don't win anything, man. Because I remember for my birthday I treated myself. I'm just gonna tell this little short story and I'm gonna get off of here. For my birthday I treated myself. I said I wasn't gonna spend over $100 in breaks. And my birthday was back in August. I spent $225, and I wound up getting the top teams, man. Everybody was chasing and still chasing Josh Adams and Rosen and Lamar Jackson. Well, there was a break that I bought into that went to random teams. What I mean by went to random teams is it's like your breaker, there are a list of teams for sale, and they give it amount of time. So the teams that don't sell, they wind up evolving it into like a random pick. So what it is, they take an average of all the teams' pricing and find a median where it's like it won't be full, it won't be less. But if you had like a big name team, say like the Falcons or somebody, and say they were selling for, we'll say $80, and you have like the Raiders and they were selling for $25. Unfortunately, in that random, that when after it involves, you'll pay more for that cheaper team because it bases the average off all the teams that are left, and they come up with a happy median for how much you'll pay for those random teams. So once you pick your random spot, they will random it and tell you, what teams you get. So me, I bought 2 teams. I was feeling it. I said it was my birthday, I'm going to show off. And I wish I didn't, because I spent $225 and I wound up with one of the big teams. I wound up with the Baltimore Ravens and just hoping that Lamar Jackson would show up, which what I was going to do is probably pretty much get the card and flip it because I don't PC him. But I was going to flip him and get some cards for my PC that I do like. So I wound up getting Lamar Jackson. I mean, not Lamar Jackson. I wound up getting the Ravens, and then I wound up getting like the Jaguars. We all know in certain products the Jaguars don't have a lot of hits. You might get a DJ chart or I can't think of the other person. I think it's like a Rodney Harrison or somebody like that. And with that particular break, I spent $225, man, and I may got a damn DJ chart relic. I didn't get anything but a bunch of base cards like these, non-numbered, maybe a few numbered, from the Ravens and the Jaguars. It was a big letdown, man. And I could have took that $200 and I could have bought a lot of singles. I could have bought a lot of, autos for $200. I could have bought for example, I'm chasing the Brian Dawkins Spectre. The cars I want that I need of his autos are between $60 and $100. So you think about it. It's 3 cars I need. Let's say the cars I need, 140, 150, one's 100, and I spent 225. So that means for $190, I could have bought those 3 autos and still had money left to maybe buy, let's see, maybe buy an Eagles relic card like this, or a numbered base card or something like that. So, I mean, that's just my story, just my just me doing my part in the hobby. Like, I'm not telling you guys not to break. Breaking's fun and it's great, especially if you're a lucky person and you win stuff all the time. But if you're getting these breaks and you see that you're not winning a lot, man, you got to know when to walk away. I didn't know when to walk away. And if I walked away sooner, then my credit card bill wouldn't be where it is. Luckily for me, I have I'm fortunate with 2 jobs and I'm able to chop away at this bill. I just didn't want to pay it all off at once because, like I said, you still got to live. But I know I went long. I'm close to an hour, but I'm about to cut it off. You know, I'm just trying to give you guys the real scoop. I just want you guys to be able to collect your cards and have a good time and not mess up your family life or be behind in your bills or do what I did and put hella breaks and stuff on your credit cards, man, because you still got to pay that stuff off, man. And like I said, you still got to live the next day. But hopefully I didn't bore you guys. Like I said, I keep it real. I can be very blunt, but I'm trying to be more reserved and say things in a nicer manner or fashion. But that's just real stuff, man. I won't go over this again unless somebody trigger my nerve or something happened where I get ranting. And I didn't rant. I'm just trying to put a little knowledge on you guys because a lot of people, like I said, they don't share that part of the hobby. They show you what they got in breaks, but they don't, tell you necessarily, some things they've been through in the hobby. And I like to put that out there. I'm not ashamed. Yes, I did put a lot of breaks and stuff on my credit card, but I'm able to make my payments on time and all that stuff. But I just wanted to share it because I don't want you guys to do what I did. With that being said, I thank you guys. I do apologize for going long. I did keep it under an hour, close to an hour, but we kept it down, and I just want to thank you guys. I want you guys to be kind to others as others should be kind to you. And I'm hoping that you guys will come check me out on my next Glorious Mail Day, which will be Glorious Mail Day number 9. It'll probably be in a couple days. Until then, you guys have a good weekend. Tomorrow's Sunday. It's a day of worship or rest day. Whichever you choose, I hope you guys enjoy it. If you're resting, get your rest. Monday's coming fast. For those that have to work, fortunately for me, where I'm a state employee, we have Mondays off. Well, holidays off. So, and Monday is President's Day. So, we're off. So, until then, you guys be great. Just keep in mind what I said. And that's all I got. So, you guys have a great one. Thank you for tuning in. And I will see you guys again real soon. Peace.